ジャギ様から盗み取った北斗神拳、とくと味合わせてやるわ。
Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the video. My name is Midway and today we're playing a new dungeon in the Dragonflight beta as a Holy Paladin playing a melee build. So we're trying to make it closer to resemble the way we play right now in Shadowlands, but we're also picking on top of what we already know, the new style that we have in the Holy Paladin tree. So we're just trying to enhance the experience and the way we play as a melee Holy Paladin. And adding on top of that all the new fluff, we end up having a meaningful amount of extra damage and healing coming from those things. So you'll see the experience of a melee Holy Paladin is a little bit more complemented now. There's more stuff to our kit, but it doesn't really change the core aspect of the campaign. So let me know what you think about this new version, and let me just know what you think about the whole melee versus ranged idea for Holy Paladin. And also like the video and subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. I'll see you afterwards. Bye-bye. Compare the healing from Golden Path to the healing from Judgment of Light. You don't even have to try. Like it just looks like Golden Path sucks. We already knew it did suck, but that's just some next level suckiness. This will probably be way better. Just more free holy power. I don't see us changing much over here, to be honest. We could keep up Glimmer for Veneration, but that's just really about it. Once again, I think we didn't do this one before. This might be a new one for us. I just don't really remember the loading screen though. Okay, we didn't do this one before. So this is a new dungeon. We are gonna be playing the same melee build as before. And let's just go and do a lot of damage. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna be doing a lot of damage in this dungeon. I think we might have the same tank here. We're gonna be buffing... let's put the beacons down though. Let's buff the Warlock with Blessing of Summer. Pop Wings, throw Consecration, Divine Call, just pop that, and then generate Holy Power and go to town. There seems to be a massive Blaze Storm going on in melee though, so that's not convenient for us. But you can just step a little bit out of it and that should be fine. Gotta free this guy. Yes. Is he gonna follow us? I can't mount up. You are in the wrong zone, okay. Not a mount up kind of zone. Or maybe it's the combat. Did not drop Hammer of Light on the previous pack, so that's... It is up now. We also have Divine Purpose, so we might as well get some benefit out of those free empowered casts. The tank is still popping off. Oh, it's... Hold up. He's showing us Arms Warrior because he's doing so much damage. I didn't notice that before. Gotta interrupt this guy, by the way. So he comes into the middle. Big Swirly. Did some damage when I dropped it. We don't have a Poison Dispel right now. It doesn't really work at the moment. It doesn't dispel the poisons, so I'm not using it because it would not do anything either way. But there seems to be quite some poisons in this dungeon so far. Can we mount up now? Nope. So we have to free 9 Tuskar according to this. Means that we gotta clear a lot of trash before we do anything else. Those spin to win things are not really enjoyable to play around. We're getting some value out of our interrupts. Okay, we can see the Tuskars in the map. This guy seems to be... Increase damage done of nearby allies by 50%, reducing the cooldown by 25. So the kind of thing you want to play on its own, but we just pull it with everything else regardless. Because we are Giga Chance. Look at the tank's damage! Revenge, revenge, revenge. Is he abusing a bug? Or does he just have cooldowns up very often? Okay, well, that guy's dead. He had aggro for ages. It's gonna spin to win. Can you stun that? No. I don't think you can even max melee range it. Whoops. Dude, is this just like Murlocs? Are they just like running away now? Oh my god, this is the new Murlocs. This is just like the new Murlocs. They might also be healing somehow. Nah, we just pulled extra. Bone Crusher. There's a lot of them. They don't really have too much HP. Some of them cast. Some of them melee. Some of them buff allies. They do seem like a little bit like Murlocs, but just a different shape. The packs are not as big though, but there's enough of them and the area is wide enough that I believe we just want to be... This is very much like a Gambit scenario. Sort of dungeon. We only got 4 of those guys freed up so far. We might need to backtrack because we only have 2 right here. We need 2 more after those. So we will be backtracking apparently. Withering Burst. Yeah, that's something I could dispel if I had a poison dispel. It does give me some stacks, taking some ticket damage. Haste and movement speed reduced reapplies every 5 seconds up to a maximum of 10 stacks. So if I don't dispel this, okay, you need a poison dispel for this then. Because you're... Okay, so you just have that for however long? Oh my god. Okay. So you have that for, like, ever. Unless you dispel it with a poison dispel. And whenever it's expiring, it's just gonna go to... Oh, well, whenever you kill the pack, it disappears. But you still don't really want to be sitting on that for the entire pack. Oh, you're... Okay. I'm not able to mount up with my favorite mounts, apparently. Which ones could I use? Just... This one, for example. So yeah, Poison Dispel, really valuable in this dungeon. I don't know what the tank is doing still. He's absolutely decimating these guys. That seems like a pack you would never want to pull. 2 very big guys. One of them buffs their allies. The other one is buffed by this ally. But it's the one that applies the nasty debuff. Oh, so you just gotta move out with that, otherwise you will also give the debuff to others. Okay. Okay, so you get a swirly around you or a circle and you just gotta move out of it. Or from melee. Not too bad. They're summoning something over there. Let's see what happens when I use this. I can't use it on combat, okay. So you can't just pull everything and then have somebody do the thing and then you just wipe. They thought about it. You can't kite the mobs forever and then just do the cages and then you go boss. Because you could skip the entire thing. Oh, we pulled extra. We don't need the percent, guys. We don't need the percent. There is boys lines going on. Apparently the boss has been freed up. It's still only the first boss that we're going to be fighting, so... Yeah, it looks a lot like a Gambit sort of thing. Where is the boss even? We don't really need to kill any of this. We're just killing it for the fun of it. Yep. Yeah, they do run away like Murlocs. They do run away like that. They are basically Murlocs. I mean, you can interrupt the application of that debuff, the poison. So you could potentially just rotate interrupts and be fine without a poison the spell. But if you fail once, the consequences are pretty bad if you don't have one. Did it actually? Hold up. No, not sure actually right there. It did just apply the debuff, but I didn't really see a cast. I need to go this way. Come, my fellow friends. Let's kill the boss, which is right up there. So we should have killed this if we could have. Okay, that's the boss. There's the spin to win once more. That will be very annoying, because you will have to move out of that. It does quite some damage. For this being heroic, that is. Okay, there we go. First boss. It seems to be a council-like boss, but you can just clip them all down. Do the reset HP when you kill one. There is a bleed on somebody, which was cleared. Apparently they're playing dwarf or something. I just used the cool. Okay, I'm fixated by something. That might have been that is the Blade Storm. I was fixated by it. Now somebody else is fixated by it. Now somebody else is fixated by it. Okay, that's pretty bad. That is really annoying. It just keeps on going. So you want to kill that first, but isn't this like? Why am I transformed into something else as well? Just a lot of mechanics that we don't know about, but we didn't really kill any of them before the rest. I think they just all died at the same time. He did do the Blaze Storm for a little bit and then stopped doing it. Why? No, not sure. Okay. So there is 2 paths? Seems like a massive dungeon. Bone Bolt Hunter, and there's an invisible barrier right here. You can't run through that. I have a poison on me, and we just pulled like half the dungeon. Few debuffs going on, I don't know what they are though. Probably should shift this beacon to this guy, because he's getting the most damage out of everybody else. There are some traps in the ground. Wondering what those do. There's a lot of trash here. I'm just fearing that stepping onto those traps. Oh, there's mobs on stealth as well. I'm fearing that stepping on those traps will like make more mobs come to you. More AoE. The guy's not moving out. Poisons that I can't dispel. The tank is just, I don't know, man. There's definitely gotta be a bug with that. Because Revenge is just doing way too much. Rodbow Stalker. Just a kind of ranged guy throwing stuff from far. Oh, we got another one over there. That was a fat Word of Glory. Divine Favor! Oh, fat heals. I think it's always safe to just use Blessing of Freedom on the tank here, because they definitely have a bug going on. Since the Windwalker probably already used cities, so... But there is a lot of trash. It's quite crazy the amount of trash we're killing. You can tell when the tank has cooldowns because he just like holds 3 packs and deletes it. God damn it, dude. Divine Favor. Oh, wait, what that did? That didn't do anything. It barely healed him. Did he have a healing reduction debuff though? Possibly. Okay. Getting closer to the second boss, but then we gotta go all the way back through there to get to the third one. I'm thinking there might be the possibility of choosing whether you want to do this one first or the other side first. That will be a cool choice. But I don't really know if that's the case. Okay. It's called Gut Shot. And he's doing an ensnaring trap onto melee. Massive poison-like swirly. And he also summoned ads. Can we stack this up, sort of? Oh, he's sending multiple out. Okay. He is throwing a lot of those out. So is this the kind of thing you're gonna want to step into at some point and remove them? Call hyenas. More traps. Maybe some sort of immunity clearing those traps. Now step into it now. Yes, okay, so you just get rooted and take nothing, you just get rooted. Maybe it's like a fixate sort of mechanic, the hyenas come for you. And if you're trapped, you will just get melee down. Completely speculating, haven't read the journal whatsoever, so... That's the fun on doing these dungeons for the first time though, finding out a little bit of what's happening and wondering a little bit. We will know about it like completely and what's going on in no time. I just kind of like this sense of exploration for a little while. Oh, we might have ninja pull that? Nah, he's just got cities, he's going for it. Oh, fat Divine Favor! Oh, not really fat actually. Still doesn't feel like... I don't know. I would think it should have done more. I think I just realized a proc of... what is it called? After Image right there? That was quite a healing intensive pack. And we did use the Divine Toll offensively. This guy is doing 0 damage though. Is the after image here? Doesn't seem so. It might just stack up on top of the rest of the Water Glory showing up in details. Oh shit, that's another Blaze Storm, yeah. My man's not dead, but almost. Stink Breath. Is this mini boss? I think it might. Not sure. Are you feeling any bugs fixed yet? Nope, not today yet. There's been no new build, so we might get a new build in a few hours, maybe tomorrow actually. It's most likely to be coming tomorrow. And once that happens, we'll see if there's any bug fixes, we can try those out. Okay, third boss, Tree Mouth. He looks interesting. That's a massive frontal, not to the tank. Let's buff the Windwalker right here with Freedom. He is getting targeted by something, and then some ads have spawned, which have died immediately. And now we're getting grip towards the middle. Is that that mechanic from Streets on the Oasis boss? Okay, now there's something targeting me once again. That's just like from where the ads are gonna be spawning. And if we're spread out, you can see the mobs are not dying as quickly. So you kind of want to move that on top of melee, I would assume. So they spawn on you and the rest of the melee. Now that one's spawning on range, you can see there. So they're going to be spawning over there. And then they're going to be going for the person that they spawned on. Okay, they switched the fixate, probably because the tank did something about it. Now we're getting grip, and there's also more of those ads spawning, and a frontal. Oh no, those are just a swirlies from the mobs dying, I think. This seems like a clusterfuck of a boss. I don't really know if the ranged people here were getting dragged towards the boss as well. But that feels ass. Oh, there's poison in the water. A bunch of damage over time, okay. Amazing, just what I wanted, some poison in the water. More swirlies in the ground. A lot of swirlies in the ground. But the tank just casually does 100k DPS as if it was a warlock and he just edits everything. Seems not bugged to me. Alright, that DK search cast is not the dot that you need to dispel. It just seems to be some targeted spell that you can interrupt if you want to. You should, but doesn't seem to do the most damage. Oh, we got aggro. I wonder how much benefit is this tank gonna be getting out of our Blessing of Summer, since he's doing so much damage. It will look quite interesting at the end. So we have 2 doors coming up here. It is a 4 boss dungeon. Oh, I gotta move over that one. That is the dot application. Never mind, it's still not going away. Damage done, reduced by 20%. The spread within players. Spread to player within 5 yards. Just a bunch of damage happening on me for a long time. If that's dispellable, once again, the value of the poison dispel in this dungeon seems to be nuts. Am I unable to heal myself or something? Holy shit, it felt like I was not healing myself forever. Again? I'm just bubbling that shit. CVA. What up, YouTube? What are you doing? My beloved Holy Paladin? Well, it's the same as it's been in Shadowlands so far, pretty much. Okay, this is the last boss. Decatriarch Rathai. Massive frontal. And what is that? Okay, is that like a poison swarm? It's gonna be going around the room. Summons a Rod Burst Totem. Is this the... Okay, it is doing a lot of damage, and also damage done reduced by 5%. Okay, I thought it was just gonna do a lot of AoE. So that's the kind of thing you want to be bursting, and otherwise you'll have less and less and less and less damage. Oh, you also take stacks from that when you step onto the big zone. Decaying something, not sure what that is. It only reduces the damage done. Not the healing done, so that's something. Kind of want to step onto that. I mean, it does do a burst of damage, but it's not so much about the damage here. It's The reduced damage downs debuff. And as you kill it, you get disoriented and almost die. Okay. Holy shit, look at the overall from the warrior. 52k from a prod warrior. Revenge is definitely bugged. He did get a lot of value from Blessing of Summer because Revenge is definitely bugged. That damage is nuts. Our damage though was just good old Consecration, Shield of a Righteous, Holy Shock. I got the biggest cramps ever. Glimmer of Light and Incandescence doing just about the same as usual. Yeah, nothing crazy over here, looking like as you would expect it from a dungeon with a lot of cleave damage. What about our healing? Good old Word of Glory, Holy Shock, and Judgment of Light doing all the work. Then a little bit of love here and there. Got some benefit out of those Holy Lights together with Divine Favor. How much did I get as an average? 48k when we have 131k. That's not bad, but it's also not the greatest. I would expect Divine Favor to empower something to do a much more meaningful amount of healing. So that's the video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the build down in the comments. I personally believe that it plays pretty closely to what a Shadowlands Kyrian Holy Paladin would play right now, with Divine Toll being the big carry, but on top of that having things like Blessing of Seasons, Divine Favor, Bestow Faith, Cthulhu's Smite, Light's Hammer, all those little things that we couldn't really put together in Shadowlands are making a more complete build in Dragonflight with more answers to different scenarios and more little things to keep track of. And I do believe this build can over time just get better and better with more haste as we do more damage and more healing, and we get more holy power generation overall. So let me know what you think about it. Also, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye!